wait for a little while for people to join. And today we are going to discuss signs that your manifestation is about to show up, it's imminent, it's about to happen. And you guys can also ask me your questions and I'll try to answer them. So today's live would be a little shorter, but let's see how it goes. So let's wait for a couple of minutes. If you're joining in or if you're watching this on replay, let me know where you're joining from and how is everything going. I hope things are going well for you wherever you are in the world, and I hope you guys are ready to manifest what you want because the signs that I'm going to tell you about today are, you know, they might be a bit weird, but these are sure short signs which have always happened with me every damn time before something, especially something big. So today I'm going to talk about signs that will show up before something big happens. So let's get into it. Let's see what signs show up when something big is about to come to you, it's about to happen in your life. So if you're ready, let's dive in. So yeah, also do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Do not forget to turn on the notification so that you get notified every time I go live. So let's dive in. The very first sign that you will see when right before your manifestation is about to flow in is that you will see others getting what you want. Now, this is crazy because when you want something, you are in the kind of energy where, you know, you really want it, and oftentimes it's like you are taking all the effort and you are making all the work. You might even be into manifestation, and you might be like, okay, this is what I need to do. You're affirming, you're visualizing, stuff like that, and all of a sudden you start seeing other people, friends, random strangers, people online, random people all of a sudden are actually getting what you want. So it could be exactly what you want. This happened to me when I was searching for my dream job, where I was like, okay, I need to get my dream job, and I wrote down a list of things I was expecting out of this job. By the way, if you want to learn how to manifest your dream job, I have a video for it, and I will drop it down in the comments once the replay of this live is being posted, so you can check it out if you're watching it on replay or wait for the replay. But I literally wrote down every single thing that I wanted out of my content. So, sorry, I wrote down every single thing I wanted out of this new job. I was just creating a write up for the content. So, but I wrote down every single thing that I wanted from this job. I wrote down what kind of job it needs to be, what kind of pay I need to have, what kind of people I need to be working with, what sort of work environment does it need to be. So, all sorts of things I was focusing on, that this is how it needs to be, this is what I would like to have. And I was fully prepared, right? Because that's my way of manifesting. I write down how it needs to be in all areas regarding it needs to be work life balance, stuff like that, money, everything needs to be balanced for me, right? It's not just about one thing. So I wrote it down, and all of a sudden I start seeing random people left, right, and center manifesting new jobs. It was like just before I decided that I need to get this job, I was seeing nothing. And then all of a sudden, when I opened myself up to getting a new job, all of a sudden, random people, friends, past acquaintances, all of these people ended up getting a job. So this literally happened. And that was way back when I was very new to manifestation. And I was like, okay, this is interesting. Let's see what happens. And within a week, I literally was contacted by, I was contacted by a recruiter. And in a couple of weeks, I had my new job. The interview process was smooth sailing. I got the amount of money that I wanted. I got the kind of company I wanted to work at. So it was like magic when this happened. So literally, all of a sudden, what will happen is when this happens, when you start seeing other people get what you want, you need to be prepared because it is going to be insanely quick. The amount of times this has worked for me and this has happened, and the amount of times all of a sudden your manifestation will flow in right after this sign happens, right after this happens. Is crazy. So if it's happening to you, congratulations. It's all about to flow in. It's all about to flow in. Okay. So yeah, that was the first sign. Let's talk about the second sign. Now, the second sign is another weird thing that happens. And it is very, very funny when this happens because it's again a sign that you are about to get what you want. And I will give you an example. So before we dive into the second sign, though, if you want one is to one coaching with me, or if you would like a simple, fun challenge to help you get started on your manifestation process, I have a 30-day manifestation challenge that you could join. It is very beginner friendly. It will literally tell you everything you need to know about manifestation and how to create your own manifestation routine. So sign up for that. If you want to sign up for that, you can send me an email. The details will be there in the description box. Also, if you would like a more detailed personal coaching, you can join my one-to-one coaching where I custom create your subliminals, I custom create subliminals for you. I custom create your affirmations, your scripts, your your affirmations, visualization cues, and you get to ask me questions directly and we have an in-depth conversation. So if that is something that you would like, once again you can sign up for it. And of course, do not forget to like this live and subscribe to the channel. So the next sign, let's dive into the next sign. The next sign is a sudden lack of motivation or feeling no need to use any manifestation techniques anymore. So it's literally like all of a sudden you have been affirming, you have been repeating your stuff, everything's working out, and all of a sudden you're like, hmm, I don't think that I need to do this anymore. And that's it. That's literally it. You don't feel the literal need to affirm, script, or visualize anymore. You literally feel like you're done, you're dusted, you are ready to just roll, you just want to give up. When this happens, this is another sign. Oftentimes, it is a sign that you are done with the reprogramming process and that you can simply go ahead and you can keep affirming, of course, but it's it's like 99% of the work is done and you can literally just expect to receive what you want the very next day, anytime. So oftentimes when this happens, I'm going to give you one more sign that you can use to literally be 100% confident that this is what has happened, and it's not like you feel negative and you want to give up. So the sign that this will be accompanied by a sudden lack of motivation to affirm or script or visualize is going to be that you feel extremely good about your desire and that you're no longer confused or feel negative about your desire. It's literally like you feel like it's already done, and nothing that happens can stray you off the path. And that is literally one of the craziest signs that when these two things are combined, that you don't want to affirm or visualize a script anymore, plus you feel like it's already done. When this happens, when you feel this way, it literally means that you have stepped into the identity of the person who is going to have it all and of the person who is supposed to just manifest. And you literally done the identity work, you have quantum leaped, you have shifted, and now what you want is about to come to you. So these are literally the two signs, which telltale signs, which tell you that you are about to have what you want. So if any of these is happening to you, congratulations. Thank you so much for joining me here today, and I will see you again soon in another live. Bye.